actually, we'll kind of be doing kick and snare congruently here. I'm also going to leave the overheads on. Let me hear the overheads. I lied, I'm going to EQ the overheads first. Okay, so the overheads already sound really good. I'm happy with the way they sound. All I did was add a little tiny bit of top end and sucked out a little bit of the bottom end. And the reason I want them to be in the mix is because I want to hear how they're interacting with the kick and snare. Kick already sounds good, but I'm gonna, because I like to over EQ my drums, I suppose, according to some people probably. I like to EQ drums. I'm gonna go ahead and add some bottom and some attack on that. Cool snare. I hate it when the element I'm trying to EQ stops playing right when I reach for it. It always happens. All right, I'm cool with that. The kick drum sounds good. The snare sounds good. The overheads sound good. Kick drum EQ, I added a bunch of bottom, sucked out some mids, and added a little bit of top, so it's more thwacky and more punchy. I think that's going to work well in this mix. Snare drum, real light on that. Looks like I put 2 dB of 10K, 2 dB of 5K, 10K shelf, 5K bell, sucked a little 180 out, 2 dB, and added 2 dB of 50. That's actually kind of odd. Let me hear that again. Did I say 2 dB of 50? I meant 2 dB of 100. That's really what it should be.
Quite the difference.
Yeah. There's not much happening on a snare at 50, but there we go. So that sounds good. Kick, snare, toms. Deb, let's patch in the Distressor on the kick drum, the first Distressor, and the DBX on the snare.
Okay.
The 160 on the snare. And then while we're doing that, let's patch in the Veramu on the overheads. Or no, on the rooms.
Sorry.
Cool, you can come back. That's done.
Okay, so Distressor. I'm going to reach down to that Distressor and we're going to put some compression on this bad boy. That was nice. I think I'm just going to go ahead and add some snare compression while we're down here on the DBX. Perfect. I love it. It's good. So, in short, we're just adding a few dB of compression on the snare on the DBX 160X, which is one of my favorite compressors. Actually, love them on snare, kick, and bass. Look on eBay for them used or reverb or the classifieds because they don't go for that much money and they're fantastic. I would recommend the 160X over the XT if you can find it, but also if you can't find either of those and you want to buy something new, the 500 series one's pretty cool. So DBX 160X on snare, Distressor on kick, 4-to-1 for the Distressor, 7-ish attack, 2.5-ish release, and high pass detector is engaged. No distortion 2, no distortion 3. Can you think of anything else I should tell these guys about what I've done so far?
No,
No,
I think
we're
it's
good
so far.
Okay, so kick's compressed, snare's compressed. It sounds cool. It sounds punchy. It sounds EQ'd. Let's introduce the hat, the distortion track, and the room / front of kit mics.